YouTube, this is Tiara at Hershey Eats Good, and welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you have been to my channel before, then you already know what I ask everybody when you come to my channel. How is your mind? How is your heart? And how is your soul? How are you? I hope you're doing really well. I'm doing well, even with going into the middle of the second week of virtual school. I still have my sanity and I'm still happy. And I hope for all the parents out there who do have kids, I hope you are dealing with this virtual schooling as good as you possibly can. Okay, just literally take it one day at a time. It's also really helpful to read a lot of emails from teachers and contact the teachers for any type of help that you need. Trust me, I do it all the time. So today, guys, I am having, I guess, snow crabs and shrimp boiled, whatever you want to call it, seafood boil. But yes, I have some snow crab legs, I have some shrimp, I have some boiled eggs, some cucumbers, because I love cucumbers with my delicious beloved sauce. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Yes, I still have some sauce. Yes, I do. I still have seasoning. This be in the freezer, so please don't judge me. And also I have some regular butter back here for my shrimp that I got from the spot here in Baltimore where I got my snow crabs and my shrimp. So without further ado, I'm about to dig in, y'all. I'm so hungry. I have literally not eaten like anything all day because I knew I was gonna get this to make this video. So I'm about to dive in, and it's funny because I bought all these snow crab legs, like, oh, I know I'm gonna tear them up, but now that I'm sitting here looking at them, like, I could probably eat most of it. I'll probably eat the rest tomorrow. So, but yes, y'all, I have some snow crab legs. Oh man, you know what? I did not bring nothing to drink. I'm going in with the dry mouth, y'all. With the dry mouth. That's okay, because I got waters in there, so it's all good. But yes, y'all, how y'all doing? Like I said, we into the second week of virtual school. And if you have joined me before, then some of you all know that I have left my job to be home with the kids while they're doing virtual school. And so far, so good. No complaints. Nothing crazy. And even though there are, 6 kids in here that I'm assisting with virtual school, 5 of those are mine. Okay. And I offered, like I said, to help anyone in my building with their kids. And right now, I just have one little girl that I do assist also. And so far, so good. I thought it was going to be a lot more overwhelming, but, you know, like I said, it's just the second week, so I'm taking it one day at a time, y'all. This is good. But yes, y'all, I eat hardly nothing all day, I think, for breakfast. So y'all, tell me if y'all ever tried, like, I mean, it ain't nothing serious, right? It's just simple. So I get like, cause my kids love tacos and stuff a lot. So I usually have like some tortillas here, like the soft ones, the hard ones too. But I've been using these soft ones. And I've been making, like, I guess you're gonna call them breakfast burritos, but just with some eggs, like scrambled eggs. And then I add some salsa to it, a little hot sauce. Y'all, if y'all tried that before, is that thing like not the best thing ever? And if you haven't tried it, try it. Like, literally just scramble you some eggs, throw it, and listen, I figured out the trick to a good soft tortilla. don't do anything to it. Like, you don't have to heat it up or anything. I know it says it on the wrap, but they're cooked, so I eat it just out of the pack, and they are so good like that. Like, when I used to when I would eat tacos, I would always like put them on the pan, just over the, on the top of the stove, just to kind of brown them. But I'm like, nah, I think I'm just gonna leave them how they come out the pack, because that's the best way to eat them, to be honest. So, but y'all, lately I have been on this egg burrito like kick. I've been eating one like every day. It's so good, and it's like filling, and like you can cook, like you can scramble your like 2 or 3 eggs, and you can get 2. And I get like the ones that's probably about like that big around. You can get 2 little egg burritos out of that. So y'all should try it. If you haven't, try it. You won't be disappointed. And I just use like some regular like cheese salsa, or if you make your own salsa, that would probably be even better instead of the stuff in the jar. But sometimes that stuff is time consuming to make my own salsa, even though I can and I will and I do, because I love fresh salsa. But just for the days of just making it quick, I keep some of that cheese kind in the jar. But yeah, y'all had a taste with some snow crab legs. Like, I was like, usually I go and get like, blue crabs and Dungeness, but I really just wanted some snow crab legs. I was like, you know what? All I need is some good snow crab legs. And this spot I go to, $15.50 a friggin' pound, and in a pound you get like good 2 nice size clusters. I'm just like, you can't beat it. So I always go to them for my snow crab legs. But how y'all doing though? How is everything? I miss y'all. Haven't seen y'all in a while. I be trying to figure out some other ideas of things to eat. But I love seafood. Like, I could eat it every day. And it's funny because my husband be like, you gonna turn into a crab? I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna turn into a crab. But I do love crabs. Y'all, no cap, this cucumber with this sauce like really be slapped. Like, it's not even a game. Some days I can just eat the cucumber in the sauce by itself. I'm not even telling the story. It's like, I think for me it's the contrast, like the fresh cucumber against like the buttery fattiness of the sauce. I don't know. It's just, it's slap. It really is. No cap, as my kids say. No cap. I'm like, you capping, mommy? I'm like, what? It's so fun. Like, I swear, I'm always having those moments. Now, mind you, I'm only 36. But I always have those moments now with my kids that I had with my mother. Like, where I looked at my mother like, yo, you was really getting older. My kids be saying to mommy, you old, mommy. Like, what? That's crazy that you would say that, because I don't feel like that. And I mean, given my age, I'm not. But to them, I am. So funny. But then, like, at the same time, come on, you gonna come out. There are things that, oh, I did get it, that these younger kids do or listen to, and it's just like, nah, I can't get with that. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Nope. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Like, my kids, yes, y'all gonna get some of this good old music in y'all life. Yes, y'all are. Y'all need to know the staples. Your staples. You got to know who your Jill Scotts are. You got to know your Lauryn Hills. You have to know your Fantasias, your Jasmine. So, like, these people who have real, like, amazingly talented, you know, people. Like, you have to know who these people are. We're not going to settle on some of the stuff that they pass as music today. We're just not going to do that without hearing in comparison. You got to hear it in comparison. I'm just saying. Like, I'm just saying. I'm not, you know, it ain't to knock nobody. It's just that I love music. I love talented people. I love being able to understand them. Music having a meaning, giving you a certain feeling. Nowadays, everything is just a head nod. Everything is just about a beat. The beat sounds slick, like the beat. Oh, that beat slick. Oh, yeah, what they saying though? What they talking about? So, it's like I know my kids are gonna hear the stuff of today. That's a given. Even if they don't hear it from me, they're gonna hear it. But they have to know real music. They have to hear that too, to be able to compare, so they can form their own opinion. You know what I mean? Like, we're not gonna give them all this new stuff and call that music without having them take it to the rooter. Some my kids even might listen to some Marvin Gaye, some Donny Hathaway. Oh, my cute. Queen Nina, like Luther, Whitney. You feel me? You gotta know these people. You have to. It's a must. And of course, there's many others. Michael, Prince, you know, all of them. Too many to name, but you have to expose your kids to, well, how should I say it? Not to. Or expose them to some of the stuff of the past. I'm gonna just put it like that. So that way they can see where stuff has come from and where it has gone to. I'm gonna put it like that. Because my kids be like, Mommy, you don't know who such and such is? And I was like, no, I do not. And I probably wouldn't care to know who that person is, in all honesty. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some stuff now that, like I said, is a head nod. So it's some stuff I can definitely bop to. I'm not going to knock everything. You know what I mean? But preference-wise, like, actually, like, if I was to take the time to go and search for it or buy it, it's usually something older. It definitely is. Definitely is. Ooh. Now, I didn't catch, who was it? Gladys and Patty. I didn't catch that, but I caught that Brandy and Monica. Shorty, I was in here with my own concert happening. Do you hear me? What? Oh my gosh. Best verses. One of the best, because I definitely am still starstruck from Jill and Erica. Judge your mother. Yes, but Brandy and Monica, they did that. Like, where's the tour? I mean, Everybody's cool and everybody good. Come on, can we get The Boy Is Mine tour? I mean, I'm just saying, can we do that? I mean, cause that versus got, you know, some things swirling around, so it would be nice. You know, I would pay to go see, so I'm saying. Cause listening to all them songs, oh my gosh. You know how some music just, or some things you hear or see or smell, it can literally put you in a specific space and time, like a year or a season or whatever. Alright, it just really puts you there. And I was listening to their verses, boy, I was all in my memories, like, yo, I remember doing this when this song was out. I remember doing this, like, yo, that verses was bomb. Bomb. I wish there was a way that you can, like, well, I wish there was a way that they could play all the songs, like, fully, though. That's the only thing. But I get it. You know what I'm saying? We'd be there all night. Not to say that I would be mad. You feel me? Some people, let's be honest. Some people would definitely sit there all night and listen to that. I'm people. Like, all the songs, especially all your favorites, fully, what? Bomb.com. And you know, both them girls can really sing too. I loved it. Shout out to Brandy and Monica. Y'all did that. I really thoroughly enjoyed that. And I'm not mad I missed Patty, but in all honesty, I was going to watch the Patty and Gladys. I think it's Gladys. Oh, I'm sorry if I'm wrong, y'all. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I swear I think is it Gladys? I think it was Gladys night. I did want to watch it, but like, I don't know if I forgot or if I just was not. I don't think I just was not tuned in, like, meaning like tuned in to what was going on social media that day to be reminded. But Monica and Brandy, honey, I put a reminder in my phone. I did. I really did. And I like how they do have it now where it's like they're in a studio together. And if someone told me, and correct me if I'm wrong again, that that's Tyler Perry's studio? What? Like, are you freaking like, I'm rooting for everybody black. Awesome. Okay. If that's true, that's dope. Like, what? Dope. I support it 100%. 110. I really do. So, but have y'all been checking out the verses though? Cause I mean, like I said, the ones I know I'm gonna definitely be all into. Yeah, I've been on the lookout. I was definitely waiting for that Brandy and Monica. Definitely. And they gave me everything I wanted. It did. Oh, I swear every time you make this sauce, right, and you let it sit, it just keeps getting better and better. I'm not even kidding. Like, how sweat? I don't know, but I'm why y'all always see me using it. Cause trust me, if it didn't, I would just, you know, do another butter sauce or do regular butter. Cause plain butter do be bumping into, like, let's not even front. Like, just some plain butter don't be hitting. It be smack. You know what I mean? But this sauce just have all these different little notes that just be like, that's what I needed right there. That little twang, that, you know, that little, yeah. Excuse me. So, but I think if I had to prefer for the shrimp, the plain butter or the B-Love, I was about to say the plain, cause like this plain butter that I get from the crab spot, it's like real creamy. Like let me show y'all. So it's like kind of thick, but it's creamy. You see that? And it just be so good, you know. But I mean, we not gonna act like that this be love. No, don't be having that stuff at the bottom. It be the stuff at the bottom, y'all. Y'all got always, whenever you get this sauce, see that stuff at the bottom? You see that? Always dig from the bottom. Get all that. That is what's holding all the flavor, y'all. It's crazy how that works. But it works. It really does. It really does. So what do you guys have, you know, coming up, going forward? Like, what y'all got going on, you know? Everybody's saying, you know, I'm coming out this quarantine, you better be this and you better be that. You better be yourself. And hopefully you can stay sane and happy and all of that good stuff, okay? I don't know why society feel the need to always pressure people to do something. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. If you come out of this quarantine with a skill, great. If you come out of this quarantine living a different healthy lifestyle, amazing. If you come out of this quarantine rich, blessings to you. But don't let people or society tell you what you should come out of this quarantine like. Because some people ain't gonna mentally make it out of this thing because they can't even mentally deal with everything that we have to deal with right now. So, and if you are dealing with it, or if you are still in a good mental place, that to me is the best. Because we all know this year thus far has been one that could literally send someone insane. Like literally, it's been so many things and it's been nonstop and it's been back to back. So if you come out of this with your mental, that's to me is the biggest blessing. Anything else is a bonus. And I'm rooting for all of y'all, you feel me? But don't take on all that pressure underneath all the pressure that we're already under. Okay? So, I need to put that out there because, boy, you leave it up to social media, people ain't stuff. You leave it up to social media, honey. People ain't stuff. They ain't gonna never be stuff. They ain't gonna never have stuff. You know, I'm like, no. It's a whole little shell on the side of this thing. Sometimes I be concerned. You see that? Like when it be like little shells stuck on like your crab leg or something. I be like, what that's like? Should I eat that crab leg? I'm like, it's inside the shell, so it's like a shell on a shell, I guess. I don't know. But I ain't finna stop right now, so I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna just keep it moving. Oh shoot. I hate when it gets stuck at the end and you can't just pull the meat out. You know, you can't just pull it out. I just got the trash can over here, y'all. Don't think I'm throwing my stuff on the floor, because I'm not. I got the trash can right there. Hopefully y'all hear the little clinks. I'm throwing it in the trash can. I ain't dirty like that. You ever just want something, and when you get it, it's like how you wanted it, like how you thought about it. Like, cause you know when you be wanting certain foods, you be imagining that taste in your mouth, like that flavor, all that. You be having it, you be getting yourself all mentally ready and stuff. And it's no worse disappointment than having your mouth all fixed for something, and then you get it, and then it's just like not what you thought it was going to be. That's disappointing on so many levels. But when you get it and it's right on point, you just won. You just won and you don't even know it. Because wins look different. Wins come in all different shapes and sizes. That was a win. Okay? Don't let nobody tell you different. It's a win. That's my winner dance. Y'all see that? Boy, this thing be, they just be so good. Once again, y'all think my eyes bigger than my stomach. What do that be about, right? Like, you can, and maybe, you know how people be like, you're so hungry, you get your stomach eating itself. I doubt that to be true, but how is it that you can be so hungry, right? Starving. And then you be thinking you about to smash like all this food, and you go get all this food, and you eat a little bit, and be full. Like, what is that? Somebody comment below and tell me if it's a name for stuff like that. Like, what is happening within your body that happens, you know? Because when you be feeling super hungry, in your mind, you can put away a whole refrigerator of food in your mind, you know what I mean? But not in real life, because then you put like a sandwich down, maybe a chip or a piece of fruit or something, and you done. But in your mind, you think you can put away a whole Thanksgiving, 2 whole Thanksgiving plates. Nah. And I mean, that's even if you like, you know, are a regular eater, meaning like if you eat, you're not like a bird eater. And I mean, bird eater mean like a light eater, like somebody that doesn't, like you have yogurt for breakfast and popcorn for lunch. Like if you eat like regular, you feel what I'm saying? Or what some people would consider regular, because in all honesty, regular might be eating something that like, you know what I mean? And I ain't trying to offend anybody, but just saying, like, even if you was to, if you eat hearty, let's say that, and you wait all day to eat something, oh, excuse me, y'all, and you go to eat it, by the time you get it, it's like you eat a little bit and you full. What is that? What is that about? That's the same way like when you eat right before you go to sleep and you wake up starving. Does that happen to any of y'all? It was happening in the mirror. And I'll be having to tell myself like, girl, you do not need to get up and eat right away, because I feel like that's my mind playing tricks on me. But I don't know. Y'all let me know. What is that? Why your body do that? I'm finna eat all these cucumbers though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's rude. I went in and I ain't offer y'all. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Let me see. So I don't want it to drip. Okay. Y'all want some of that? Yeah, get that. Go on, get that. You don't get that. Yeah, if y'all don't even try it with the seafood, just try it with the cucumbers. I guarantee you won't like it. Just cucumbers. Maybe even egg. Oh, and corn. But it's cucumber for sure. You know what's funny? I love shrimp. Love, love, love shrimp, right? But I only like lobster. But I feel like they kind of have the same consistency. I don't know. I mean, the flavor, maybe it's because of the flavor, but to me, the flavor ain't like super different, but it's like different enough that I only like lobster, but I love shrimp. I don't know why it works like that. Alright. I don't know. But, and it's funny because, you know, lobster I think is one of those things that's like, it really depends on how it's cooked. Because I know one time we did a seafood boil and I didn't even record for this neither. I should have. But we did a seafood boil and my husband had bought this 1 pound lobster tail. And when he got it, initially, I'm like, dang, what's lobster tail all big? Like, I don't want that thing. It's too big. Like, what? So it sat in the freezer. So, we did a seafood boil. So, of course, babe, like, don't forget about the lobster tail. I'm like, oh, true. You got this big lobster tail, and then you might as well cook it for the boil. Because we had friends over and stuff. And I followed this video that I seen someone post about how to make lobster tails. And I did it exactly how they said it. And the lobster came out so good. Like, it was, the meat was perfectly cooked, like to perfection. And I'm like, I don't know why I didn't been cook this thing. It was so freaking good, yo. It was so good. Like, I kept telling my husband, like, we gotta get another one of them lobster tails, cause I don't know if it was that particular one or what, but it was so good. So good. And it's like I get those little ones, and the little ones, I think, to me, it's like you gotta get it right on the nose as far as like the cook, because it's like such a fine line between them being perfectly cooked and just overdone. Like, it's such a fine line. And it's like, once they overdone, it's like, nah, this ain't it. It's not it. So you gotta get it just right with those. Like, sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I get it, and sometimes I don't. But it's funny because, like I was saying, my husband, he don't eat seafood the way I do. But, you know, every time I'm like, I'm gonna get some, I'll be like, babe, you sure you don't want none? Even though I know he's gonna be like, no, I don't want none. I be thinking to myself, like, yes, I can eat it all to myself. But, of course, I would always share if he did want some, even though if he told me no. You know. But I know for the most part, he'd be really like, nah, I'm good. Like, I can't eat that seafood like it. I'm thinking to myself, I don't know how not. Like, seafood is bomb.com. Okay? All the time, like, for me. Only time it's not is like if the crab is like overcooked, or, you know, just dried out or whatever. And that can happen. Or if they mushy. That's another thing. But now I would like to know the truth behind the mushy crab, because I was told that it's either from them being overcooked, but then I was told it was from like the time of year when they get something had to do with the season or something to that effect. So I'm just like, For the most part, I know in the summertime, that's when you know, everybody want to get crabs for the most part. Like, But you have places that sell them all year long. So my question, I guess, would be, what other time of the year? I mean, outside of summer, or is that the only time of the year that you're gonna guarantee to get good crabs? You know what I'm saying? Because I really feel, have I ever gotten crabs in the wintertime? I don't know why in the wintertime you don't feel crabby. Like, you don't think to be like, ooh, let's go get some crab. Maybe I might though. Me personally. But that's just me. You know, I can eat crabs every day, so. But it's something about the summertime that just make you be like, ooh, let's go get some crabs. Like every weekend. Something about that summertime. My kids so funny. They will sit and watch me eat crabs and be like, you want to chew the legs too? Like, yes, I paid for them. Yes, I am. Why wouldn't I? I paid for them. They mine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going to chew them. Yep. You don't get much meat out of them. But if you chew them, you get some good juices out of there. That's just me. You know, and I'll be, oh my gosh, I cringe. Because my husband, he pull all the legs off and just toss them like they ain't nothing. Like, what? Are you freaking kidding me? Like, he would even, on the SnowCrab legs, y'all, the little pinky leg, little small one, he'll throw that away. Like, no, you tripping, bro. Meat all in that. Like, no, we ain't finna do that. We not about to waste no meat now. That's what we not finna do, okay? I mean, I'm gonna tell him, like, no, sir, we paid for that. You need to eat all that, okay? Like, how you don't know? Oh, Lord, I'm just flopping meat all over myself. How you don't know how to eat SnowCrab legs? Let me waste that. My shirt clean. Like what? No, we're not doing that. I'm not about to sit here and throw away not another piece of meat. And it's funny. I'm just saying that I sound like my mother. My mother does not allow anything to go to waste. Even things that probably should get thrown away, she's not gonna have it. She's the only person I know that would take, like, if a loaf of bread, right, and went past date, and some of the bread in there is furry. Y'all know what I'm talking about too. When I say furry, like, it got the little fur growing on it. She's the only person I know that will take out the furry breads and leave the rest. I just be like, so the other bread is cool, even though some of his homeboys had fur. I'm like, I don't think that's good. I don't think that would be right. She's the only person I know will eat old stuff and then be like, my stomach hurt. You think it was what I ate? Yeah, it probably was. It probably was that old stuff you ate. Only my mother, yeah. She is the only person I know. Like, every time I go by her house, I definitely have to check the dates for stuff. Like, no cap. I have to check the dates. Every time. Me and my sister. Have to check them. Because she'll just let it ride. And we like, nah, man, you gotta take this stuff out of here. Like, you cannot just be having this stuff in here like that. She was like, it smell alright. Like, no, we're not gonna do no smell test on some of this stuff, girl. No, take that stuff out of there. I tell you. It'd be a battle too. Oh, she ain't gonna let her stuff go without a fight. Like, it's not a game. She's not playing, okay? Let me try and tell her, like, look. You got 2 jars of the same thing. Throw the old one away. You don't need it. But in her mind, she not about to waste nothing. Like, girl, at this point, it ain't even waste. It's expired. Guys, you have to toss it. It's expired. Like these little joint pieces, they be good because it be meat in them. I don't know about y'all, but like I said, no meat gets left behind. Like, none of it. Ouch. I paid for it. I want it all. I want it all. Give it to me. Oh, that's not big enough. Let me crack this one. Ah, it did the split thing. Dag nabbit. Dag nabbit. Ow. There ain't nothing worse than cutting your finger on the daggone sharp piece of crab and then keep eating and all the seasoning getting your cut. You know what I'm saying? That's a true crab eater for you. They don't even care. They just keep going. Band-aid or nothing. I just keep on going. But y'all listen, wish me well as the days continue on doing this virtual school. Now, like I said, so far so good. So, nothing to complain about. But when I do, I'm coming to y'all door. I'm knocking right on y'all door, and I'm gonna need y'all to sit down and listen to me. Okay? For real. I'm coming straight to y'all door. But yeah, so far so good. And I really hope that, you know, the parents that are, you know, in a position where they have to either be at home, working from home, or have to leave their jobs because of this, you know, I really hope and pray that things work out for you guys. I hope that the virtual schooling, you know, doesn't become too overwhelming for anyone. And, you know, just really hope and pray that everybody just continue to get through like we've been doing. You know, because it's like, even though it's been a struggle and a battle, you know, we still have been making our way downtown. I don't know why the egg gotta be so good like that, but it's like whenever I know I'm gonna sit down and eat like this, I gotta have egg and cucumber, simply because that combination together with the seafood it works. You know? So why mess up a good thing? Don't. If it works, let it work. For real. Just let it work. And it works for me. But I mean, I love cucumbers anyway. Like, I'm one of those slice up some cucumbers with some seasoning and vinegar and some tomatoes and onions type of girl. Like, I'm that. I eat cucumbers all day. I love pickles. I've always been that way. It's always been my thing. So that ain't trying. Alright, so something else to dip my cucumber in. For real. That's how I look at it. Whew. Y'all, I'm trying to put it all down, but I think I'm getting full. I really, really do. I really, really do. It's so funny how all the meat be compartmentalized in that one little spot, you know? That's cool, though. That's cool, though. Oh, you know what I meant to tell y'all? So listen, y'all. My last little thing before I go. I have been, well, I mean, granted, this butter sauce ain't the best thing ever, but I have changed my diet up a lot. And that's another reason too why like my videos are like so spread apart, is because I'm trying to start finding other like seafood things or other things I can eat, because I have not been eating any red meat, any chicken, any turkey, nothing but seafood. But I still want to start moving toward like the clean, I want to say the cleaner type seafood, you know, like certain cleaner fishes and stuff like that. It's like, ooh, it's like I gotta get this out my system real fast, you know what I'm saying? So bear with me. But yes, y'all, I haven't been eating no meat. And it's funny because I don't really miss it. Like, I used to love me a crispy fried piece of chicken. Like, what? Okay? With some wing sauce. With some hot sauce. But even that, I don't even like really, I'm not even gonna say really, I don't miss it. Cause I'm one of them people like, I won't confine to what you would call like, if somebody like, oh, I don't eat meat, I'm a pescatarian. And that's fine, you know what I mean? But me, I don't confine myself to that. Meaning, I may not eat meat for months and months and months. There may be a day I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna have a piece of chicken today. And I might do that. So, and it's like people, when you hear stuff like, oh, you're a pescatarian, or you're a vegetarian, or you're this, you're that, and then you do anything outside of what that is, they're just like, oh my God. Like, I mean, technically it ain't no pescatarian police out here. So if I was to eat some meat, that would be my choice. Like, I wish people could get it in their hearts and their minds to not be so devoted to making or trying to tell everybody else what to do. You get what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's just my own thing. But, I mean, me not eating meat, though, is my choice based off of just starting to get turned off by certain things. And it's not even like, it really necessarily wasn't initially for health. But I do, like I said, I have told y'all before, I have diabetes and stuff like that. So, I do think of different things like I can do to try to slow the disease down, because it's a steadily thing that I will have to deal with. So, you know, I just try to figure out other ways to slow it down. But the whole not eating meat things, that been started even before, like that just, something I just was like, but I never was like big on certain things anyway, and I was always picky over types of meat I ate anyway. So then it's just like that mixed with, you know, certain knowledge about certain things and certain information that you gain. It just makes a lot of things way more easier as far as like the choices you make. You know what I'm saying? So, this is hard. And granted, yes, I do know about, you know, seafood, certain seafoods, and you know, I read about what's good and what's bad and everything like that. But like I said, I do things the way I like to do things. So, you know, it may come a time where I might not want to eat crabs, or I might stop for a while and then go back. Who knows? You feel what I'm saying? But that's at my discretion. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's why people will be there when they ask me, so what are you pesca? I'm just like, I'm regular. I use that word a lot because my thing is like, I'm not confined to anything. You know what I mean? If I decide today for 10 years, I don't want to eat meat, that's what I may do. And on that 11th year, if I decide I want to have a crispy wing, I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, if only society could have let everyone be their own person and stop trying to make them who they want or think people should be. This world might just be a little bit better. Just a little bit. A little bit. For real. But, yeah. I mean, I haven't been eating no meat. And one of the things I have noticed, though, is like weight loss without even doing no real exercise. And that's the craziest thing to me. Is like when you do stop eating certain things, meat, whatever, you know, definitely like breads and the pastas and all that type of stuff, you immediately see change in your weight. You good. That's my husband, y'all. If y'all can hear something in the background, he just got walk through here real fast. But I'm gonna wrap up anyway. So, but yeah, that is me. And you know, I think like that because it's like when you confine yourself to those like those titles like that and stuff like that, it's like you put this pressure on you, and then it's like sometimes that pressure can get overwhelming, and then you find yourself doing everything, or you know what I mean, just going ballistic. So it's like, no, I do steady paces at things. You get what I'm saying? Like I do it in my own way, my own pace. That's just what I do. So some people can appreciate that, some people can't, you know, and that's okay. I still love you. Y'all still cool. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. How many of these I got left? I went in though, y'all. I took my little Powerade on down. Look at this. Do y'all see? Look, first of all, okay, you get 2 of these for $15.50. You can't beat it, yo. I'm sorry. You can't beat it, but I'm full, y'all. Oh, so full. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. If you are new, welcome. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Share with everyone. And join me again for another video. And in the meantime, take care of your heart, take care of your mind, and take care of your soul. I just really wish that everybody just, you know, really take some time for self-care and, you know, just love on yourself, love on those around you. But until next time, I will see y'all. Bye.